大家好，我是苏迪。
我是Lucy。
今天我们带大家去故事城堡，故事城堡里有许多好听的故事，而且还有好多好玩的玩具，让我们一起出发吧。
Hi my friends, today we are going to hear friends and families. And now let's get started.
Unit 1, Friends and Family. The big idea. How do families and friends learn, grow, and help one another? Together is better. Baseball is no fun at all without a friend to toss the ball. Camping out would be a bore without your brother to hear you snore. Piano notes would sound all wrong without a friend to sing along. Ice cream would not taste as sweet without your sister to share the treat. Cleaning up is hard to do without your dad to help out too. From morning until the day is done, friends and family make things fun. By Constance Kermes.
Weekly concept. Friends help friends. Essential question. How do friends depend on each other?
How do friends depend on each other? 我们看看。
Here,
Friends help each other. These friends are helping each other find out where they are on the map. Their actions help each other. There are many ways we depend on our friends. We depend on our friends to teach us things. We need our friends to give us comfort when we are hurt or upset. Talk about it. Talk with a partner about how friends depend on each other. Then write your ideas on the web.
How friends are depends on each other. Talk about it. Or how your families are depends on each other.
they help each other.
How do you help each other? How do they help each other? How do you help each other? For example, if mommy is lifting some heavy things, are you going to help mom?
Yes,
You're going to help me. And after we eat the meal,
Yes.
you will,
wash the dishes.
yes. And if a friend fall down,
I will help them.
to get up, right?
Yes,
If they lost something,
I can help them found
help them found. Yeah. Vocabulary, 我们看看下面。
the vocabulary.
Vocabulary 单词，我们看看有什么单词。
Vocabulary. Use the picture and sentence to learn each word.
Action. What means action? The girl's action helped her team with the soccer game. What action might help you do well in school? What action might help you do well in school?
Something.
What's the what is it? Look at
I
me.
don't know.
You don't know what can help you to do well in school? Like you know,
Balance.
balance. What a balance. You know, in the soccer game, you know, this girl shoots the ball, and the ball is going to the other party's, you know,
Go.
and then they get one score. And what can you do to help make the, you know, to help you do well
Why
in
is
school?
this afraid?
Afraid? What does afraid mean?
Afraid. Our dog is afraid of thunder. What things are you afraid of?
What are you afraid of?
I am afraid of.
你害怕什么 ？Afraid of？
我不知道啊，
你没有害怕的东西啊？
没有。
没有啊。No, nothing to be afraid of for you.
Nick depends on his dad to help him learn to ride a bike. What do you depend on your parents for?
You depend on your parents for what?
Ride bike.
And what else?
Not what else.
Nothing else? Do you depend on your parents to get money to support your life?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you depend on parents to get books for you to read?
Yes.
What else do you depend on your parents?
Nothing.
Nothing? Really? Do you depend on your parents to get clothes?
Yes.
What else?
Do I depend on my parents to give food to me?
Do you?
Yes.
Yes, you do, right?
How?
Nervously. Maya waited nervously for her swim race to begin. How would you look if you were acting nervously? Is it good?
No.
No? Okay. So you should conquer yourself, right? Conquer, 战胜你的 nervousness.
Yes.
看看下面呢
Your turn. Pick 3 words. Write 3 questions for your partner to answer.
OK. 我们看这 peered.
Peered. The cat peered through the hole in the barn. What would you see if you peered through a window at home?
What are you going to see? You always do that. What did you see?
I'm going to see if my grandpa or grandma forgot to get the clothes.
Forgot to take the clothes back?
Yes.
Okay. Perfectly.
The orange is perfectly round.
Name something in your house that is perfectly square. What is square?
My book.
Yeah. What else?
The tissue box.
Yes.
But actually, the tissue box is not a square. The tissue box is rectangle.
Yeah.
No, the dishwasher box.
Is square.
Yes.
And what else is square in the room?
I don't. The chess. Actually, the chess box. Actually, the chess box is not.
It's not square.
No.
What is it?
It is rectangle.
Rectangle too? Oh,
See?
okay.
You see, this is rectangle.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I saw it.
Rectangle is not. The equal.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
If it's equal line, then it would be like this.
Okay. Rescue.
Rescue.
We watched the boy rescue the cat from the tree. What is another word for rescue?
Help.
Yeah, help or save, right?
Yes.
Rescue 是救
Secret.
援
Mandy whispered a secret to me. What is so special about a secret?
What is special about secret?
Whispered.
Whisper 是小声的说，是不是？
Like this.
Yeah. What is special about a secret?
I don't know.
Because when you see something secretly, only you two know it. Nobody else know it, right?
Yes.
So that means it's secret, and nobody else know. Okay. Do you want to listen to this one?
Okay.
Little Flap learned.
Genre. Fantasy. Little Flap learns to fly. Essential question. How do friends depend on each other? Read how Little Flap depends on his friends. Little Flap was happy living in his nest. His friends, Fluff and Tuff, lived in the nest next to him. Every morning they sang songs together. Their parents brought them worms to eat. One morning, Fluff asked, "Can we get our own worms?" Tuff said, "We can if we learn to fly." Fluff said, "Yes, let's learn to fly."
Okay.
Little Flap peered over the edge of his nest. It was very high up. When he looked down, the ground seemed very far away. He felt scared. He was too afraid to tell his friends about his fear, so he kept his feelings a secret. Fluff said, "Let's practice flapping our wings. It will make them strong. Watch." Tuff and Little Flap watched Fluff. Then they copied her actions. Soon it was time to fly. Little Flap could no longer keep his feelings a secret. He asked, "Will I fall? I don't want to get hurt." Tuff said, "You can depend on Fluff and me. We're your friends." Fluff said, "I have an idea. We will go first and show you how. Then you can try. If you fall, Tuff and I will rescue you." Tuff said, "Yes, we can save you." Tuff and Fluff jumped out of the nest. They flew. Little Flap looked down nervously. He still felt uneasy, but he felt braver with his friends. "Okay," he said, "let's try." The three birds stood together on the branch. They counted. 1, 2, 3. Then they flapped their wings fast and jumped. Little Flap lifted into the air. "You're flying just right," said Fluff. "You're flying perfectly," said Tuff. All three little birds landed in a patch of soft green grass. Little Flap said, "Now I know I can always depend on you, Fluff and Tuff. You are my friends." Then he found a big juicy worm and shared it with his friends. Now Little Flap likes flying. Make connections. Describe how Little Flap depends on his friends. Discuss a time when you depended on your friends.
How Little Flap depends on his friends. How did he?
I don't know.
You don't
I'm
know?
flying.
Flying. And first, is he afraid of flying?
Yes.
Then what happened? Then what his
Then
friends?
she loved flying.
I know he likes. I know. Then what did her friend do?
Her friend said, "Come on, you can fly. Oh, if you fall down, we'll catch you."
Yeah. And then his friend helped him, right?
Yes.
And discuss time when you depends on your friend. Do you have this? When you, mom is a friend, right? Depends the time when you depends on
Yes.
your mom.
Yes.
A time when you depends on your mom.
Yes.
What time describe 描述一下你什么时候依靠妈妈呢 ？Depends on 是依靠的意思。
Eating.
Eating, you depends on me. Eating, and when you play piano,
Yes.
if you don't know what are you going to do,
Depends on mom.
you ask mom question, right?
Yes.
So mom will answer. Okay. Vocabulary.
No.
Visualize.
Visualize.
Visual.
When you visualize, you form pictures in your mind about the characters, setting, and events in the story. Find text evidence. After reading page 23 of Little Flap Learns to Fly, I know that Little Flap is thinking about flying. On page 24, what words does the author use to help readers visualize the nest? Soon it was time to fly. Little Flap could no longer keep his feelings a secret. He asked, "Will I fall? I don't want to get hurt." I read that the nest was very high up and the ground seemed far away. From this, I can visualize the nest.
Right. It's very far away.
Your turn.
Your turn. Reread page 27. What words help you visualize where the birds landed?
What word help you
Is
visualize?
this 27?
Yeah, this is 27. Here, 27. What words help you visualize the word landing?
This one?
You read here. Read it.
All three little birds landed in a patch of soft green grass. Little Flap said, "Now I know I can always depend on you, Fluff and Tuff. You are my friends." Then he found a big juicy worm and shared it with his friends. Now Little Flap likes flying.
Help you to visualize the land where the bird landed. Which word help you to visualize where the bird landed? 哪一个能让你感觉到这个小虫子是落在哪儿？这个是落在什么样的地上了呢
This hole.
？This hole, not this hole. Which word 让你找一个单词，哪个单词可以让你知道它是落在什么地方呢？
This.
Juicy worm, yeah. All three little words landed in a.
Patch of soft green grass.
你是不是就想到了 soft green
Yes.
grass 了？
Yes.
然后他们还怎么样呢？
Now I know I can always depend on you, Fluff and Tough. You are my friends. Then he found a big juicy worm, and shared it with his friends. Now Little Flap likes flying.
Yeah， 他还放到了 juicy worm 那个草地，不光是 soft green grass， 还有什么呀 juicy worm， 还有好多的小虫子可以吃。
Juicy 是吗？
juicy 就像果汁一样的小虫子呀，美味的小虫子呀，像果汁一样，喵喵喵，好多多汁的小虫子，是不是
Okay.
？Key details. You can learn important information in a story.
Key details.You can learn important information in a story by looking for key
我
details
们看完
in
这
the
个
illustrations.
就不读了。
Find text evidence. As I read page 24 of Little Flap Learns to Fly, I can look at the illustrations to find key details about the characters and events. Graphic organizer. Detail. Little Flap looks nervous about flying.
什么样的？让你说细节，你通过细节就知道他说的是什么了，是不是？
Your turn. Continue reading the story. Does Little Flap learn to fly? List the key details in your graphic organizer.
Yes.
Does he learn to fly?
Yes.
How did details? What mean? From where you know that he learned to fly?
In the nest. He jumped and then he fly. She raised into the air. And then Little Flap said, "What if I fell?" They said, "Don't worry." Fluff and Tough said, "Don't worry. If you fell, we will catch you."
Yeah, these are all details, right?
Yes.
Fantasy.
We're fantasy.
Genre. Literature. Fantasy. Little Flap Learns to Fly is a fantasy story. A fantasy is a made-up story, has imaginary characters that could not be real. Find text evidence. I can use what I read to tell that Little Flap Learns to Fly is a fantasy story. The story has made-up characters. Use illustrations. I see the birds have clothing on. I know birds in real life do not wear clothing. This must be fantasy.
Fantasy 什么呢？是一种就是编造的出来的 character， 这些人物呢都是编造出来的，在事实当中是不存在的，或者说是故事，就是编的那种故事，不是真的，不是纪
18
实的。
分钟了。
Your turn， 最后一个，你说最后一个 Your turn。
Your turn.
Find two other things in the story that could not happen in real life. Tell why this story is a fantasy.
哪个是在 real life 当中不可能发生的呢？这个里边故事里边找两件事情。
Fluff and Tough.
什么叫 fluff？ 他们是怎么了？
Don't worry. If you fall, I will catch you.
还有什么是不可能发生的事实当中？你看事实当中，小鸟肯定是不穿衣服的，是不是？
Yes.
但是里边小鸟穿衣服，这说明这是什么？编的故事，这是假的。
And they can talk.
Yeah, they can talk. Yeah， 事实当中小鸟不会说人话，是不是啊？ 还有什么知道是编的呀
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, we will end here today and we will go through the page 31 next time. Will that be good?
Okay.
Say goodbye to your friend.
Bye. See you next time.
好了，小朋友，今天的故事就讲到这里了。大家要是有好听的故事或者是好玩的玩具，记得写信给 Susie 和 Lucy 哦，我们会在第一时间分享给每一个小朋友的。大家如果喜欢我们的